This conference will now be recorded.
Okay guys, today in another video we are going to see how to deploy the Office 365 into Office 365 Pro version into Intune integrated devices. So in as my test video in my earlier videos, there are some video you will find that how to deploy how to set up a Windows 10 device into Intune, join into Intune in a method of autopiloting. In my previous video you can see, and then the next video you will see how to deploy application to the Intune integrated devices in using the Azure Ad portal. So these are you can find more information under the video description in the both videos. So these are the video recording for testing purposes and practice to myself in order to create more video in the future. So if any information if not clear, if you need more information, please do comment the video and then contact me into my email ID. If in any other way you can contact me as well. So this is a testing purposes only. It's not, I understand that these videos are not uh, any professional made videos, just for testing purposes. So apologies for that, guys. I'm really sorry. Maybe the chances are my speaking style is not clear, and my explanation will be not clear, because earlier on I decided to do the videos which is not without voice, but however without voice it's very difficult to explain, show you guys the things. So that's the reason I try my best to explain simple as possible. Maybe my English it's not good enough, or some reason, some explanation, maybe I will be getting faster or something like that. If you find any information not clear in the demo video recording, you can do comment in the YouTube video. So I am able to explain clearly. Okay, so let's start. In order to set up the Intune Office 365 Pro version to the Intune enroll devices, you need to sign in to the portal, Azure Ad portal. So what are the prerequisites for doing this lab and practicing this lab? I have mentioned my earlier video. In this video also, in the video description you will find that more information. What are the pre-configure setting you need to before trying this demo? So let's start. Let's start how to deploy Office 365 Pro version into the Intune integrated device. This is very simple and very easy after you configure everything correctly in the Intune Azure AD, Intune portal, and if you have the free trial licensing for the Intune services and then Azure AD portal, it's very easy to follow the steps. And for as a virtual machine, I have set up Hyper-V Manager into my host machine, and I also have Windows 10 devices. Create a virtual machine. Windows 10 device virtual machines I have created using Hyper-V Manager. So that Hyper-V, I have created this Hyper-V, these virtual machines using the method of autopiloting into the Azure AD portal. So in order to deploy the Office 365, I find that maybe the chances are there are some more other way as well, but I find this is the way that you can easily continue. This is the way. It's faster, quicker, and easy to follow up. I am not going to show you any advanced steps. For example, which devices, which corporate devices you are going to deploy this Office 365, or any other additional section, advanced setting. I'm not going to go more detail on that. Maybe in future I will do, if I get a chance to do more video on that, I am going to explain. I believe my speaking style will get improved after that, so it's easier to explain things. So now let's start it. Let's start. So after you log into the portal, Azure portal, you have to go to Intune, and under the Microsoft Intune overview, you will find here the device environment and other settings. So here you have to go to select client apps, and then the first option, apps, you have to click on first option, apps. Okay, so here you will find all the apps that what we have already installed into the into the devices. So these apps will be get displayed into the Microsoft Office in Windows 10 device. Sorry, in Windows 10 device. This is my virtual machine, Windows 10 virtual machines. This here you will see the list of all the install apps, client apps. So in the Intune, in the Windows 10 device, you will see this information under the company portal. If you click start, if you already, I have already started the virtual machines in Hyper-V. So if you click start, after you go to the company portal, you will find all the installed client apps in here. It's this is like for end user can easily manage everything when it's come to the programs. They want some apps or programs, they can easily manage to under the company portal, right? So this is the see in future apps, these two are available, Acrobat Reader, Intune, and Microsoft Maps. These two apps I have already deployed using the Intune portal to the Windows 10 device. So these are the two apps you can find here. And again, it's the newest apps also showing here. You see here I have all the apps listed, and you will also see the information about these apps here. So here in this area, you have to add any new apps in order to deploy to the Windows 10 devices. So let's click in the upper corner. You will find an add app button. You have to click add, and then app type. Under the app type, you have to choose. If you click, you have to choose Office 365 shoot Windows 10. This is we are going to install and deploy to the machine, right? So you have to choose that app type. So this information here is saying that use this type of assign Office 365 Plus apps to Windows 10 device with Intune. This suite of application will appear as one app in your apps list. So if there are many Office apps, for example, Words, Excel, PowerPoint, everything, right? It's included in the Office suite. However, in a client app section, client app category, it's going to show as a one category, one app section, right? One apps list. That's the information here showing. If you need more information, you can click on learn more and learn as for that. And setting format, we can configure the setting format. XML data, I will explain what is XML data in a future video. I'm not going to talk about this today. So basically, setting format configuration designing is this design. What we are going to design here. This is the option we have selected. So app shoot information. Okay, so here you can enter the name of the client app information. So I'm going to enter Office 365 Pro and description. Okay, deployment Office 365 Pro, publisher Microsoft productivity app, future app in the company portal. You see, if you select this option, yes, you will see the after deploying this, after assign to this group, you will see here this app under the future apps as well. So for this option, it's showing here for selection of this and information URL, privacy URL, developer, and these are things you can leave it as if you don't have any information recording according to that. So let's select OK. The first option we have come here, and then if you select to the second one, here you can choose what apps you want to deploy to the machine. I don't want Teams, Skype for Business, okay? And these are the Excel, Outlook, PowerPoint, Skype for Business, and Word. These are the apps I'm going to install into the machine. So if you own license for these additional Office apps, you can also assign them with Intune. So project online, desktop, and Visio. I'm not going to select that options. Okay. Now, app shoot setting. Architecture, it's a 64-bit. Only I have 64-bit architecture in my virtual machines, right? So update channel. It's how the Office apps, it's going to get updates from the Microsoft, right? So I can select monthly version to install end user device latest. Even if you have, okay, it says unable to retrieve the version list, trying and later. Okay, so I leave it as latest of Office MSI from end user device. Okay, you can select yes, automatically accept the app and in license and agreement. No, okay. OS languages, you can choose which language you want to install. I want English and Italian. Okay, let's see, it's possible to select. Okay, and scope tags, I don't have any scope. However, I want to select the default scope. I will explain for more about this later. Add. Okay, now let's click. If I click add to the previous screen, Now Office 365 Pro Office Suite is ready to deploy to the client machine. So see the information here is says assign application to at least one group. Click assignments. So I have to click assignment and add group and assignment type. Select available for Android device. I'm going to select this. Include groups. Select group to include. I already have a admin group. This is the group I have set up in Azure portal, and then choose OK. Make this app available to all users with Android devices. Okay, I can also select yes, but in my situation I am not going to select this. Okay, because I already selected the group. Okay, if you want excluded group, you can also select. Okay, now click save. So it says assignment saved successfully. Now if I go to the apps, under the client apps, click refresh, you will see the Office 365 Pro. It's assigned to the users already. Now let's try to go to the my virtual machine. Is it showing here? Apps. Maybe it takes some time to. So let's try to sync the device. Let's try to sync the device. So in order to do that, I have to go to the Intune and then devices, Windows, and this is the device that I have to assign. I hopefully, and then I have to sync. Sync is initiated. It's the same thing we are going to do in the virtual machines. System, work, and access work or school, and then select the connected information and then select info. Here you will find the button for sync. Let's try to sync another device because we don't remember the exact device which is I have deployed. It takes some time. It takes some times longer than expected. So I'm going to pause the video for a moment and let's continue after it's reflect the Microsoft Office issue here.
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, now it's the Office 365 Pro is shows here under my company portal within my client device, under apps. Maybe it's under future apps because I have selected the option this app should show under the future app, right? So if I select app details and I have to click install and then wait for the installation prompt. It takes some times. I will show you guys after the installation when success. I will uh, try to show within the next video. However, these are the steps. It's very easy steps you have to follow in order to set up the Office 365 Pro deploy to the Windows 10 devices. Okay, thank you. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please write in the comment section and do subscribe and everything. Thank you.